Welcome! Today we'll do a brief walkthrough of the new Heretto user experience. The new version comes with an updated look and feel that brings a minimalist visual consistency to the application, allowing users to more easily complete tasks. We've also improved the navigation elements of the application, centering the user on the areas of the application that they use most. And the new resource drawer takes this a step further. Provides quick access to things like publishing, assignments, localization jobs, and more, allowing the user to navigate into these areas quickly and efficiently. We've added a new full screen editor, allowing users to have a more immersive experience when creating and updating content. And we've added a new localization roll-up view that allows fast access to all localization jobs that are currently in progress. Let's jump over to our demo environment and take a look. So I'll log into my demo instance here. The first thing you'll notice is the new minimalist UI, which brings a fresh new look with improved icons, fonts, and colors. We've also made improvements like consolidating the file name and the title in the Content Manager UI so it's easier to scan through these items. We've updated the Create New menu, have a nice new look and feel, and make it easier to use. You'll also notice that we've moved most of the main navigation items that you use in the application over to this left-hand side. So you have things like your inbox, assignments, and a new Chrome-compatible localization jobs interface, which we'll go into more detail about towards the later part of the demo. This new structure allows users to be centered around their content management experience, but easily access these areas of the application without having to switch between the previous dashboard view and the content management view. The resource details has also been improved. By single-clicking on a file, you can slide out the resource details. We'll give you information about the object's links, its metadata, retention policies, access to activity just like before. But we've also added this quick access menu items along the left-hand side. You can easily click on one of these and it will slide out that area to be a larger drawer. You can see in this example we're looking at the output where I can launch a new publish. I can see my previous outputs, and if I'd like to pin some of my jobs for easy access later, I can select them and I can pin them to the top. That's a new feature that's just come out recently. By clicking back on Overview, it will slide the pane back to its smaller size, and clicking the X will remove it completely. If you have one of these open, and you click on another file, it will update instantly. So it doesn't close and reopen, which is really nice until you tell it to close. Double-clicking on a file will open our new full screen editor experience. This is the same great editing experience that you're familiar with in the past, but we've really cleaned it up. We've added new icons to the main menu toolbar. Again, that same consistent minimalist feel. We've added access to the most commonly used actions in the upper right, things like your editing mode, the ability to preview this document, and then launch a publish. One of the really great new features, though, is the ability to open the library directly from this interface. By clicking Open Library, I can slide in my Content Manager library, I can search for files, I can create new files and drag them into my map tree, or I can just drag files that I've already created in and put them into my content structure. When I'm finished with this, I can click on one of the navigation elements in the tree to go back to that file, or I can select Close Library, and it will slide the content library out of view, and I can go back to editing my content. We feel this is a really big improvement over the previous way that users would work with these files, and really centers the user on an immersive editing experience where they have access to all the things that they need to create and update content. The last thing I'd like to touch on is our new Chrome-compatible localization user interface. This interface is accessible in two ways. You can go to the main navigation and you can select localization jobs. This will give you a roll-up view of all of the in-progress localization jobs that you currently have. You also can access this through the content by going to the quick access drawer for any one of these maps that we have a localization job for and selecting jobs. The localization interface will slide out and give you a list of all of your jobs, and you can dive down into one of them by clicking. This will bring up a roll-up of information for this localization job, including localizations in progress, the ability to download a localization package, and upload a localization package. By selecting one of these localizations, I can see a list of all the topics and their status in this localization job. One of the really great new features is the ability to dive down into one of these topics, see the localized content, take actions like mark it current, download it, replace it, or edit it. We've even added the ability to compare this localization with the source language. So you can see I have German on the left, and I have my English, which is my source language, on the right. If I need to make updates to this content, I can select Edit, and I can update this content and exit out to save it. So with this, that completes our brief walkthrough of the new user interface in Heretto. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.